Hi there. I'm going to quickly show you how to get eye posing set up for the pony models. Now, this one could be VN, version Naka's, mine, or Core's. But all of this still applies to the same. Now, what I got in front is the spike model I did. And what we're going to do with this guy is get 2 coordinates, well, 3 technically, 3, off of him. Now, before I go into this, I'm going to assume you are already at the basic point of understanding how to get a model set up for Source Filmmaker and Gmod. If not, please go study that, get that done and over with before you come to this. Alright, goody. Now, let's get on to it. Now, you want to make sure the model's imported, click it, highlight it, or whatever. Go to edit mode. Now, we're going to need to find 2 vertex on this model. And we want to make sure it's on the eyeball mesh itself. Now, an easy way to determine where the pupil is going to spawn at, I like to draw a little fake pupil. Yeah, there you go. My art teacher would be proud. No, she wouldn't. Okay. Now, let's find the closest vertex to the middle. Right about there should probably do it. Yeah, right about there. Now, you're going to have to make sure your transform tab is open. To do that, you hit in on your keyboard and it'll just pop right up. And you make sure the vortex is set to global, not local. You'll get some weird things going with that one. Want to make sure it's global. Now, you're going to need to copy the X and the Z coordinates. Now you can write this down, or you can just copy it by clicking on it, highlighting it, and then Control C. Now you're going to need Notepad Plus or some sort of program which would allow you to edit text-based files and open up the QC. Now in this file, hopefully, if you already had it set up to where eye posing is somewhat usable, you'll have 2 columns, 2 rows for eye posing. We're going to focus right now on the number part. What you're going to want to do is, of course, with the copied numbers, go over to the first column, right here where the negative 3 point something something, and then below it is the 3 point something something something. You're going to want to paste the X coordinates to that. You want to be the negative whatever number it is for the first column for the first row. You want that to stay negative. So when you placed it, make sure there's a negative in front of it. Then for the left, you can leave that positive. You don't have to do anything to it. Now, got to go back to the model. You're going to copy the Z coordinates. Then, of course, you do the same procedure there. You go to the bottom, the back, the 3rd column, and just paste that coordinates there and there. Here and here. Now, those both stay positive. You don't have to worry about those 2. Now, we're going to go to the side of the head, just Control 3. Oh, sorry, 3. My bad. On the number pad, and I'll go to the side view. Now, what you want to do is for the second coordinates vertex, you're gonna want to go along the exact line that you found the first one, and say right here, or if you really want to get some good eye posing, inside the skull. Like go in the far back, but you want it to be close enough to the actual, well, side of the head mesh, so the eye would still be noticeable. Now you want to grab the Y coordinates off this one. Of course, copy it, go over to it. You want to go to the second column right here and paste that coordinates. Now both of those stay negative. That's pretty much it at this point. You would have set up for the right and the left eye. Then just save file, and then get running it through Crowbar or some sort of modeling compile program that you prefer. That's pretty much generally it. It's not like super hard, though you will run into errors. So get ready for that, kids.